it's Angelina Dima here. We had quite night with the cow's bells.
But they weren't disturbing at all. They were kind of rocking us to sleep, so it was fine.
Today we have a task to go over a big mountain of 2,500 meters.
And we'll be crossing from France to Italy today. It is actually the border cross on the top of the mountain. So it's very exciting. For now we won't speak the language of the country because we don't speak Italian, we speak French. So it will be a bit different for us. We'll just be speaking English. So we're going to get over this big mountain. Then we're going to descend down. And then we see that there is the same mountain of the same height. And we don't know if we're going to do it today. Well, if we have powers, maybe we'll do it. And if not, we'll just be staying somewhere lower, between these two big mountains. So we'll see, it depends on how hard the uphill will be and the downhill.
Let's begin the day.
We're gonna wrap everything up today very quickly because we see that on the weather forecast there is a possibility of thunderstorm later in the day, and we don't want to be on top of the hill when it happens, so I want to descend down already. So now we're going to have our breakfast and get going. See that down here close to the path, the bushes are just starting to blossom, and up there they're all green already and there are leaves. So I guess that there is not enough sunlight down here. It's like all mixed here, all the seasons. Rocks that are very reminiscent to marble to us. Like if you see this white rock, we don't know much about it, but it looks very similar. Going with the wet shoes again. There is quite a hard thing to go through. It wasn't very hard to pass through the waterfall in the snow, but it was quite dangerous because you could easily slide sideways right into the water. You have to be really careful with that and step your foot like sideways in reverse direction so that you have some support to step on.
I feel like every mountain is going to be unique, and this one there is no snow, but the other side probably more snow.
Every mountain can be different depending on the angle of sun it gets and how much sun it receives during the day. It will be very different. But we prefer to hike this kind of paths. Rocky paths are great, even though they are steep. The snow, we don't like the snow so much.
We're here on the top of the hill, on the French-Italian border.
Yeah, from now on we're going to be hiking in Italy. So excited.
And the uphill wasn't too hard.
It was very gentle but quite long, 4.4 kilometers. And now we're going downhill, the same kind of distance, maybe more. And we'll be searching for the camp spots because I think we won't do another mountain today, yeah?
Yeah.
That's enough for us. It's so pretty here. Look at the views. Check out the views.
Like snow tunnel, very narrow. Now that we had crossed to Italy, we don't know how to greet people.
Just kind of, there is a tendency to say bonjour. It's not France anymore, so we're saying hello for now, but I guess we have to say like buongiorno or
Yeah.
something like that. We don't really know Italian, but we want to hear people do it and then we'll copy them. Very steep and snowy and slippery. Don't know actually if the trekking post would help a lot, maybe something, but because we're filming a lot we can carry a lot of trekking posts, so just going like that, but this technique helps, you know, like hardening the path like this. Yeah, with your feet. So hot. Sometimes it's better to go off the beaten path and go just on the white snow because the footpath is too slippery. Sometimes it's better to go just in the snow. When you're hiking in the snow, it feels like 1 kilometer feels like 5 on the normal footpath because it takes so much effort. The only difference for now we see after crossing the border is the different sign, yellow indicators on the rocks and sign Tour du Mont Blanc. The snow caps are never ending here, one after another, so tiring. On this enormous flat space could be the huge, enormous tent camp if it wasn't for the wetlands and the waterfalls coming down from the mountains. Now we go to the refugee house Elizabeth, if I'm not mistaken, and we're continuing going down. We're not staying there, as always. We're staying in their tent. We're going to search for the camp spot, even though there's not much perspective in there. Not enough trees and not enough forest. We don't like that. And too much water. But then in front of us will be the mountain again, like we have to climb another mountain, and we didn't want to do it today. Now Dima is going to check out the refugee house, whether they sell some kind of cookies or chocolate bars, something like that, that we can kind of snack on and eat, because we don't have any sweet things left, like protein stuff. So hopefully they do that. I think he bought something small, but it's fine. We'll see what it is now. So this is all my husband could got, just a couple of waffles that were very expensive, like $2.51. It's too commercialized. That's so bad. I don't like it at all. And there is no choice to choose from any snacks. Well, okay, will do for now. Most of the downhill is done for the day, the steepest one, and now we're going more or less flat path. Finally, the legs can rest a bit. Now we want to have a bit of lunch, snack lunch right now, or brunch, and then search for the camp spot. I will go further, I think 3 or 4 kilometers more, but if it's gonna be easy, that's fine, we'll do that.
It feels so easy to walk in a flat route. You almost feel no weight.
No, that's crazy. Like, how easy is that? You are so used to the uphills and downhills that seems so easy. Fortunately, we think that it's gonna rain a day later, or maybe very soon, because the dark clouds are coming out. And if they are stormy or just rainy clouds, we don't know. And there is no place to camp here whatsoever. The wetlands, no forest, and we're just hoping that we get to some point until the mountain. Every other day there is a storm here, or a rain. That's the reality of these places. Where we got down from is deepening right close to this high peak, and it looks like nothing comparing to this huge rock. Like we did nothing, but it actually was 2,500 meters. And this one, because this one is 4,000 meters, that's why it looks like a lot of contrast.
to tent cross.
Maybe there is a protected area or something like that. I'm not sure about it.
Also, we asked the people in the refugee house, and they say that it's not possible here. So we made our mind to cheat this time and to go down to easier route.
Because today we are not going to be doing the uphill again and then downhill. It will be the same distance that we did already, and we feel kind of sore in the muscles and tired. So we have no other option really, just to follow the easy car road for now. And then this path will cross with the Tour du Mont Blanc again, like in around 10 kilometers. So we'll be skipping 10 kilometers and one mountain probably, so we won't go over one mountain. That's the situation, and if it was possible here to camp somewhere, at least like a small place, we would do that. Yeah, we would continue. It's just the hardest place that turned out to be. Yeah. Normally we find places everywhere we go, so we're going to be going lower, but still hope for some good views. Now we see again those abrupt cliffs that we saw on the first day in Chamonix Mont Blanc, and that amazed us a lot, even more than Mont Blanc itself. And Mont Blanc is in the clouds as always. On the first day it was all clear and we could see it very easily, but the rest of the days were like that. It's always in clouds. Right on top of the cliff, at the edge of the cliff, we're wondering if that's the other refugee house, and that's where we would go if we would follow the Tour du Mont Blanc. It looks very unreachable. So nice to walk on such quiet and easy path, almost 3 days now, and there is no traffic actually. That is also a bonus, and I think it would be great for the bikes. The slope is very gentle.
Now we're heading to the camping to check the price. If it's gonna be less than 20 euros, we'll stay there. If not, we'll search some wild camping spot.
It's a pity because we see lots of area that is would be possible to camp, but it's all like picnic area, and there are lots of signs saying that the camping is not allowed, the camping is prohibited, with the tent crossed. And we're not sure if it's this area only or in Italy, in the whole Italy it's like that. It's gonna be, but for us it's too bad, and we'll go with this route that we saw on the French side from 19 p.m. till like 7 at least a.m. It is still possible to wild camp at night time. The weather is so nice right now, very warm and like comfortable, the most comfortable temperature for the body, and it feels like paradise walking in this kind of conditions. I would love to hang out on a bar, but I can't, it's too small for me. Why they don't do the bars for adults, only for children? It's ridiculous. It's amazing, we actually found some horizontal bars for adults. It's very rare to see in any place. but we already have to go, so it's we found it late. But it's very nice. So we're happy to found the camping. It's very nice, and the owners are very nice, very welcoming, and they even made us special present. So you say, like they let us use the space.
And view here.
Well, the view, the view is the most important. Can you believe it? It's just, oh my God. The most impressive view ever from the campsite, I think. He let us use the space close to this like igloo home, I guess, like tent home. So just the chairs and the poofs, we don't need that really that much, but we have this secluded spot, not around people, yeah, because all the people are over there. So yeah, that's so nice, and the price wasn't that expensive. It was like, how much it was?
16.90.
Yeah, 16.90, around 17 euros. So it was quite okay. So now we'll do, like, there is a mini market. We'll find some fresh fruit or veggies. We'll do that, and we'll go to the shower very quickly because the sun is setting and we don't want to be cold. So yeah, this is gonna be our plan for today, for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I'll show you around the camping tomorrow probably, because it's really huge. It's enormously big. So this is what we bought in the local supermarket of the camping. There are 2 yogurts of the local produce, I think. As you know, we like to try the local dairy products, and we're gonna try this one. It tastes good, and it says it's from the goat milk, so it's not from cow milk. And also the chocolate. Well, we don't expect anything special from it, just 72%. But it says it's also made in Italy, so yeah, let's see. If it's not gonna be too sugary, it's gonna be good. Let's try it. As you can see, it's very liquid, like tastes like a good yogurt. I don't know. The texture is very soft and smooth, you know.
This chocolate not very sugary. It's good.
I forgot to tell you just how important it is to bring the warm pants to the mountains trail like this one, because it saves us every night almost when it is cold, wet and humid, and feels so convenient and so comfortable to sleep in them. So it is a very important thing to bring on the trail, and we're very happy that we bought it last minute. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more hiking and adventure videos. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook to stay in touch, and visit our website walkingnatureworld.com for the detailed hike reports with pictures and maps. Hope you are having a beautiful day, and we'll see you on our next video. Bye!